Hello y'all, it's XESDS with Divinshield Entertainment, bringing y'all another animations and skill effects video. This time going to be for all of the champions that were included in the Pandora's Box event. So if you give me a moment, I will pause, do like normal, and come back with the champions in a custom game, showing them off one at a time once they've hit about level 4 to 6. So anyways, hold up. Okay guys, I am back, and Lu Bu's attacking me because I was standing and not paying attention where I was at. So first off, let me change the video to closer. Camera height. Low. Okay, so I really like the way the Voodoo Mecha skin looks. His spear is really cool looking. It's got like little energy one in the middle with like the regular blades on the side. Black shaft, cool neon green end of the shaft. It's got the like little core centerpiece in between the end of the blades on the end. It's really kind of cool looking. His armor, it's got that real cool kind of like green to black coloring on there with some dark and lighter grays, almost part where it's kind of like a chrome. More use of the green, the decor on his helmet, whatever, on the top. His shoulder pads, they're really cool looking. Kind of reminds me of like a Iron Man type, like air thruster type deal, but then with like little green center. I love the coloring of this skin. Helmet and everything on it looks really cool. I really like the way this Lu Bu skin is. So props to that. Now his first skin, or actually, we'll do his first skill. Bloody Whirl. I love the coloring on the skin as he spins there, and he's got his bright green like spear twirl around. I really like how that looks. Let's do it again. Boom. Okay, now his dash through. Nothing super fancy, but I mean, it's cool looking. Let's hit with his ulti. I'm gonna die because I'm horrible with Lu Bu. But let's come back here. Talk on. Let me pause this real quick. Okay, you didn't need to be waiting. Come on. There we go. Sorry, joystick wasn't working. I guess we'll do running animation. Okay, so running animation, as he just runs around, he'll end up swapping to where he just did right there, where he kind of like hovers across the ground. Nothing super fancy, but, you know, kind of cool. See, he's hovering there. Dash through. Unfortunately, my ulti didn't do much damage there because our strength difference isn't that much, and, oh my goodness, Gideon's passive. Ow. Okay. Let me pause this again. Okay, Gideon Bot has decided that he's going to kick butt, take names, destroy my towers, and make me look bad while I'm just trying to show off the skills. So I'm going to wait till he gets closer to the tower, and then I'll go show off the ulti again one more time here. So, spin, looks cool. The dash, it looks cool. And his ulti, come on over here. Let me ulti you. Stupid Gideon Bot. Really? There's the ulti. There's the thrust. We're going to just run away like a coward. Okay. So anyways, his standing still animation, if we just leave him here for a moment. There you go. You see kind of jabs with it, then he starts spinning and thrusting his spear into the air, and kind of like I'm offensive and a bad button. I look pretty cool. So not bad animation, not the super most showy. I'm relatively disappointed in the teleport animation, as he mostly just stands there. So here's the teleport animation. Oh, wait. Okay. I missed that part last time. Okay, so he spins his weapon around, or not spin exactly. He kind of swings it side to side a few times, makes the thrust, and then teleports. Okay, when I had teleported, whatever reason, somehow I had missed that. I don't know if it just glitched the first time I did and he just stood there. So, anyways, Voodoo Mecha Lu Bu. So, that's the one that cost me a fortune to get because of how many times I had to open up boxes in order to get enough essences for him. So give me a moment. I'll be right back with the Forest Ghost skin for Arborist. Okay, I'm back. I don't know. Elvian said that he really hated the new Arborist skin. I actually like the Arborist skin. I don't know if I would say that it's, like, not as good as the Premier skin. I really like Arborist's Premier skin, though. I think Arborist is a really good Premier skin. But I kind of like this one, because this is the one thing I was hoping for, was some Halloween skins, and there weren't any Halloween skins. We had, like, Bruce Lee come out this month, but there was no Halloween event, which I was really disappointed about. So it's almost like the Arborist skin in the Pandora's box is the, hey, you wanted something Halloween? Here you go. We're going to give you Halloween Arborist, which is essentially what the skin is. Instead of Ghost Forest skin, I mean, it's got, if you look at his back, he's got gravestones on top of his back. So it's almost like graveyard pumpkin patch Arborist. The coloring of his leaves and stuff are all kind of like autumn. Like, the leaves when they're starting to change, they all start to fall. Very, in an orangish color, kind of like a pumpkin. In his right hand, he's holding a jack-o'-lantern with a little, like, witch's hat. And these little vine things off the back. They've got that same kind of golden leaves. And then his roots, I mean, they kind of change color to a way that it kind of reminds me a little bit more of a pumpkin. He's got his danger sign, and he's got his whatever head thing with stuff coming up off of it. And a random, like, stick or something thrown in there. So I actually like the way the Arborist skin looks. But, I mean, that's up for y'all to decide whether you like it or not if you want to try getting it. If you don't, well, don't spend your money on it. That's what this video here is for. Is so that way you know what it looks like and you can determine, oh, no, I like the way that looks. I want to go for it. Or, no, that's not really my thing. So anyways, his first skill is Thrusting Timber. That's what it looks like there. It kind of turns into a yellowish, greenish poof underground, little black path, and then, ends up right on top of the character or the unit, whatever. There it is again. That looks pretty cool. I like the coloring that they chose for the effects. His little thing that he throws is now the pumpkin, which runs across the ground. I really like the pumpkin. Actually, I really, really like the pumpkin, as we just see it just stand there. There's a little pumpkin decorating. It's like, okay, guys, that's now a Halloween-themed map. Look, there's pumpkins around. They're just decorations. Don't worry. You can ignore them. They won't hurt you. Really. I'm being serious. They won't hurt you. Nice. Throw out some pumpkins. Really like the pumpkins. Get back here so I can throw more pumpkins at you. Okay. When he's running his regular running animation, he will start tossing his pumpkin around onto his head, and then he will end up putting it back in his hand. So if we come on, there we go. Pumpkins tossed on top of him in little graveyard, and then it's back in his hand. Okay, I'm going to jump onto her, use his little spin thingy that will root her, and there's his ulti right there, and explode it. So Not bad looking. I overall like this skin. I wish he was more Halloween themed though. I wish he had like more usage of pumpkins or something with the gravestones on top of his back. That would have been awesome. Otherwise, if his attack animation, he was like hurling gravestones or pumpkins or something, that would have been pretty awesome. But I still like the skin. Is it worth it to get it? It depends. But I'm not disappointed with the skin. I actually I think it looks really neat. If anything, if it didn't have the pumpkin in his hand and it wasn't like, oh, this is a Halloween themed one, I'd probably be less enthused about it. But I personally do think it looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna wait 7 seconds so I can click heal and engage on her after having healed up some of my health. Boom. Okay, so now let's do the teleport animation. Teleport. Okay, so he essentially summons forth a giant gravestone, puts his pumpkin on top of it, and teleports. Oh, standing animation. Forgot to show that too. So just standing still. He ends up putting the pumpkin up in the air, grabs something out, puts water or something on his face, colors it, and then recatches his pumpkin. We'll see that one more time. Poof, pumpkin. Okay, so that was Arborist Ghost Forest 1. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with Samurai Frenzy Mikio. I really like the skin. I mean, if you look at it there, I mean, he's a samurai. And, yeah, everything about it is pretty darn cool looking. They've got some cool detailing on the armor, like the side parts coming down from his armor. They've got quite a bit of detail in there. I'm not exactly certain how to describe it per se, but, I mean, as you can see, it's kind of like layered where it almost looks like his, like a tunic piece or whatever cloth part of his armor he's wearing underneath it, and then the armored piece kind of overlaid on top of it, and then almost like it's embroidered or something on the edges. They've got the cool shoulder pads. They've got a nice bit of detail in there. The cool bracers. He's got the cool flourish with the not certain what you'd call it. It's like a really long scarf, but it's not a scarf. And then he's got the sash around his waist. He's got his cool boots. I mean, overall, it's a cool looking skin. So, I like it. So let me go ahead and do some damage on here. His, what's his first skill called? Oh my goodness, it won't. Fine, we're gonna just jump on him. Here we go. First skill. He jumped out there, did damage, threw out his blind little shockwave thing. You just saw me do, and I didn't actually have an opportunity to use his ulti because, well, he died. So, the enemy did, Raven. I jump, little pound, little explosive forced around him when he hits from the shockwave of his sheer jumping capabilities. His Earth Shatter, come on an enemy, actual auto attack. There's some auto attacks on the building as he swings his samurai sword side to side. His blind, as he throws dirt up in the air, though you don't really see any dirt there. It's more of just kind of like a air slash that he's hitting with. Let's get the ulti off. See him dash back and forth. Looks pretty cool. Jump out there. Get one more round of showing off these skills. Earth Shatter. Use his passive, get a little effect on his weapon. Jump, boom. Dead Raven. So, cool skin. I like it. That's his running animation. He looks pretty cool when he's running, and he will wipe his blade. Like, wipes off the back of his blade. He's playing standing still, and I will do that again so you can see his running animation and wipe the blade. There it is. Okay. His standing animation, if you just leave him there for a short bit, otherwise AFK animation, he starts swinging his sword around and then taking it side to side, puts it behind his head, brings it up front. It's a pretty cool little tech animation there. And now for the teleport. All important teleport. Spins on the ground, jumps up in the air holding his sword from the ground in like a kneeling position, and hops up and teleports. So it's pretty cool. Way better than what they had given the new Mikio skin. So, anyways, that's Mikio. Give me a moment. I'll be right back with Yun Zun. Just a moment. Yun Zhao. Okay, folks, I am back again. We got Valiant Commander Yun Zhao. I really like the way this looks. His spear, kind of a basic shaft, but the end of it looks really cool. And it's got just a slight hint of almost kind of looks like fire or something coming from the tip of the spear and then going around the head of it. That looks really cool. I love his cape. It comes up around, kind of matches into his shirt or vest, but then it comes off and it's got that like little dragon detail at the bottom of it in the middle. And he's got some kind of like brooch securing piece or whatever on his back, but I don't know, the detail on the dragon I think is really just kind of neat. It's a neat pattern. His armor, I mean, it's cool armor. Your shoulder pads, your bracers or gauntlets, his belt and the side armor and his boots. It's a cool looking skin. I'm going to kind of rotate a little bit around so you can kind of get a good view. Okay, so now just his standing still animation. He'll look at his spear, swing it back and forth a bit, and then kind of do like a jump spin with it slashing in the air. That's a AFK animation. We're not doing anything animation. And his running animation, he will swing his spear in front of him a little bit and then bring it back to regular position. So his first one, we're going to run out there. Haha, I dodgy. And then voila. He hit me and I ended up doing the AoE thing back at him. Dash, skill. I'm dodging your hits, bro. Now I stun you at the end of it. No. And push you through. Poof. Let's go kill the creeps with the skill a bit, and then wait to have opportunity to show them one more time. Return back to lane and kill him and then end the video. Come on, get back to lane. Okay, so there's the Valiant Commander skin. So, let's do the teleport animation, and that will finish him up. He spins it around, jabs it in the... or spins the spear around, jabs it in the ground, and he's like, I'm Bossio, as he crosses his arms and teleports. I like it. I like that animation. It's kind of funny. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. If so, please share, subscribe, like all those good things. If not, I mean, leave a dislike if you have to, but please leave constructive criticism at the same time so we can make this junk better. Hope you all have a fun day with the new skins, or seeing the new skins, all those goodies. And happy gaming. Check you all out later. Bye.